play this clip here because I thought this was funny. Now, this is Cameron, what he called himself, Killer Cam, right? So Cameron has something to say about Kayla Nicole. Y'all remember her? Kayla Nicole, she is the ex-girlfriend of Kelsey Travis. So let me play what he had to say about her because I thought it was interesting and he made a good point. And it's something that I speak to a lot of times. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Here we go.
When I heard that interview, you're ugly. That's just my attitude.
Yeah, your attitude.
You could be the best looking girl in the world, but you're ugly. I didn't even like the answer. That answer right there made me say, never.
Toxic.
Half these females that look good on Instagram or social media or whatever, you notice they never do videos. They only do pictures because they have no personality and they're boring and they're regular. And you think you're somebody that you're not. And the girls that look half as good as you are funnier than you, is better than yours, head is better than yours. They make me laugh. They make me feel good while you're walking around like a stiff mannequin because your makeup is dried up all day. Your ass is tight because you're taking shots and you ain't get a massage on it in a month and a half. Your titties is about to burst because they full of silicone. And I'll take a to look half as good as you with a great personality to make me laugh and think this funny and has good sex.
And you pay all my bills?
I ain't say that. It's gonna meet me halfway.
Listen, he makes me laugh. He's funny. He's funny. But I mean, listen, did he tell a lie? Was it, what are your thoughts? You know, I think he made a lot of good points. He made a lot of good points. I mean, hell, there are women out there who think they ish don't stink. I say it all the time. I'm so above all of this and you above average men, you above good men, you're just above everybody. You're just so, you think you're the best thing since sliced bread. You think you're just everything in 10 bags of chips. You think you're just so, I'm just so beautiful and I'm so this and I can have whoever I want. It's a bunch of bullshit. Because you can't have whoever you want. Because you could want, like I said, you want what you want, but if they don't want you, baby, you ain't getting it. So I think that speaks to a lot of these women who think that because they can get BBLs and get their breasts done and they can get, wear a bust down wig, bust down the middle long, and they can put on tons of makeup and they can make themselves look the way they think makes them a bad bee. They think that they're above everybody. And how dare you step to me? Why would you even think you can approach me? I can't stand that because it just speaks to a bunch of entitled women who ain't really worth it. Like he said, he'll take a chick that look half as good as you because she's funny. She has a personality. She can make him laugh. Y'all can have a good time together. It's not all about being a stick in the mud and, I'm just so pretty. And I would never, because I think that video talks, was where she talked about, do I look like I would go 50-50? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at you saying, yeah, you do look like you could go 50-50. I don't know how is that a look? What you think? You see, this is where you think you're so much better. Yeah, I looked at her. I went to her Instagram and I see on Instagram, you look like you should go 50-50. What the hell? And take the wig off, take the makeup off, and just then ask that question. It's not a look. See, it's a mentality. And so these women think that because they think that they look so good, why you think I would go 50-50? And there are a lot of these men who make really good money who still be like, hey, if you got it like that, you can contribute. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, look, it's all a personal preference. There are men who just don't want to go 50-50 with a woman. They just want to pay all the bills because that's just how they got it like that. They could do it. It doesn't take anything off their plate to pay all their bills and just adding you on. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything for them. So they don't mind paying for everything because they do it anyway. And they're like, okay, now, but I got you. And they don't mind. There's nothing wrong with a man choosing that. I'm never saying there's anything wrong with that because I don't think there is. But the entitlement is what gets me. If you are a woman who makes really good money, as a lot of these women want to say, well, if you make good money shouldn't be an issue for you. You shouldn't have a problem contributing to the relationship financially. That's all I'm saying, contributing. And that looks different. It's not, financial contributions are only part of it. There's more to a relationship. And then when you sit up here and ask, oh, do I look like I would go 50? Hell yeah, you do. If I'm just looking at you based off your looks, I don't see why you shouldn't go. You look like you got some kind of money you could take care of yourself, so you should be paying something, in my opinion. Contributing to something. Hell, so yeah. Now, if you ask me that question and I look at you and you missing teeth and you don't have no clothes and you look homeless, then maybe I would say, nah, you can't go 50-50 or you because you can't contribute because you won't have nothing. No, they got it twisted. If you look like you got something, then you got to give something. Yeah, why not? Especially if y'all not rich and y'all need all the resources y'all can get to put together to live this lifestyle y'all want. Why not? If you the one got the lifestyle, so why not contribute? I appreciate what he said because I think it makes a lot of sense. There are far too many women who are entitled, selfish, and they think that somebody owes them the world. Because what? I don't know, because it's nothing that you've contributed to the relationship or to that particular person. So why do they owe you so much? Why do you feel and believe that you're supposed to be owed everything in 10 bags of chips? That you're just the greatest thing since sliced bread because you put on makeup? Why do you think that you're owed all of these things without putting anything in? That's the thing. You don't want to put anything in, but you expect the world from a man. Once again, that is just too entitled for me. I just think that is just super unrealistic and super superficial. And this is part of the reason, once again, why these women suffer. Do I look like I could go 50-50? Yes, you do. Even if they had a man who was paying all the bills, you don't want to do anything domestic in the household. You just want to look pretty and sit back and just take stuff. You don't want to offer anything in return. And I think that is a problem. That's not a relationship, once again. Even the men who are considered high value men or the celebrity men or whatever, they don't want to deal with that kind of BS either. They're not trying to get with an entitled, selfish woman. You heard what the man just said. Hey, he'll take a woman that looks half as good, but who can laugh, has a personality, who can have fun and not just so stuck on herself. And I think that makes the world a difference. It does, because at the end of the day, when you sit down with this selfish, entitled broad sitting here picky about everything and turning her nose up everything, who wants to deal with that? Like, who got time for that? Nobody don't want to sit down and deal with somebody who's always, and you just expect high class on somebody else's dime. Child, ain't nobody got time for that. That's boring. It's just stupid, but you can't fix stupid. It is what it is. You could try, but it don't seem like it's working. They want to be what they want to be, and that's it. Ain't nobody could change it. Ain't nobody could tell you nothing. You stuck on that, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is crazy. But that's what they want. And they think men, the successful men, the men who have standards are supposed to come in and rescue them. No, baby, the rescue mission is over. The rescue mission is over.